Hey there, crypto traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best crypto community. Today is Tuesday, December 3rd. Hope you're doing fantastic. In this video, we're going to dive into Algorand. We're going to take a look at the chart, the price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. I'll go over my thoughts and opinions on what to expect in terms of that and how high can ALGO go this cycle. We'll discuss all about some price targets. And like I said, we'll go over the price action, and it's not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. So never take what I say as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell. You'll be notified on any future content or when I go live. Also, you can follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. And I just blasted out there on X a few moments ago. A shout out to Nick in the Pow Group private community that let us all know. But Tangem, who is my #1 favorite hardware wallet, and if you're not using self-custody, I highly recommend it. It's very easy to use. It's almost so easy, it feels like you're doing something wrong. It's like a credit card. They also have a dope new ring as well. So if you lose a ring, you have the 2 cards, or you can get the 3-card set. You lose 1 card, you have the other 2 as a backup. But essentially, you can get 10% off using code POW, so POW, and that helps support the channel. And right now, you can get buy one, get one 50% off. So essentially, get a holiday gift, buy a couple for yourself or your friends and family, and you'll be able to do so at a very cheap amount. It's only $62 with the 10% discount, and then you can get another 3-card set for just $34. So make sure to take advantage of that if you're looking for the best way to hold your crypto. The best way is through a hardware wallet, and I recommend Tangem. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't use it. Like I said, it's very cheap, super secure and safe, and extremely easy to use. So we'll take a look at Algo here on the 4-hour time frame. It was a 4-hour bull flag that confirmed. So if you just take your Fibonacci tool and you go from the low to swing high, and you can see here we had a brief period of 4-hour consolidation. You could have entered there. That was a textbook 4-hour bull flag. And you just take your measured move there from the low to the high and move it out to your 0.382 fib. And that gives us a measured move of about 67 cents is what we're targeting. We just hit 61 cents. So we're getting very, very close to that target. In terms of percentages, we came within about a little over 8% away. It's very possible that we could see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross here on the 4-hour EMAs, which would mean more than likely some daily consolidation, which we know we're due. If we zoom out to the daily time frame here, you can see we haven't consolidated on the daily time frame since way back here. Actually, there was a brief consolidation pattern, but not much. I would say, we'll go back to 25 cents as the next major level of support, and that's also a psychological number as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a daily higher low at some point over the next few days and backtest EMA 12 there. It's currently sitting at around 40 cents, and that would just be extremely healthy in my opinion. So as of right now, where are we heading from here? Well, I think, Algo should be at $1, no problem, in a very short period of time. In terms of where we could go in terms of like all-time highs, well, the previous all-time high is sitting at 344 here on Binance. And if we take a look at the highs of November of 2021, it's showing $2.99. So what I like to do is use the Fibonacci extension levels. You just take your fib tool and you go from the high to the low of the bear market there. And then this is a great way to discover where we could potentially go in new price discovery. So when you're breaking out to new all-time highs and price discovery, it's very difficult to determine how far we're going to go, how high we're going to go. And one tool that is great for that is these fib extension levels. So if we just do what Bitcoin and Ethereum did, if we bring up BTC USD, you can see here that it actually did a similar move from the high to the low of the bear market. You can see it hit its 4.618 extension there. And just give me 1 second here, getting bombarded here with messages. So if you go to your high to the low here and get your fib extension tools, you can see the 3.618, the 4.618. The 4.618 was just under 80K, and we've already exceeded that. And Ethereum did a similar move as well. If we just bring up ETHUSD, you can see from the swing high to swing low, we came very close to hitting the 4.618. We hit the 3.618. So if Algo were to do something similar, the 3.618 would bring us all the way up to $10, just over $10, and the 4.618 would be around $13. I think that's very doable. I think, somewhere around the $7 to $10 is very doable in this cycle. And then, 12 to 14 bucks, probably very doable as well. But on the high end, maybe we hit $15. It's hard to tell how high we're going to go in this bull market. But I think, conservatively speaking, I think somewhere around that $7 should be a piece of cake. And then I think the most likely scenario is somewhere around that $10 mark. And if we take a look at the monthly time frame here as well, we're very close to seeing a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, which would be the first in history. So that is massive. And this is like exponential moving averages are lagging indicators, right? They track the price. So whenever they cross bullish, it's entirely possible that, we pull back, see a 20, 30% healthy correction. That's very possible after such a big move, right? You have to think we're up over 500% in just a couple of months. So we should easily see about a 20 to 30% pullback. It'll just be healthy. These EMAs will continue to tighten up, and then, we'll probably come down for a nice healthy daily higher low, like I mentioned earlier. And then we'll see these EMAs cross bullish for the first time on the monthly time frame. That's even more bullish. And after they cross, usually you're going to see multiple months of upside. And as I've been saying for a while now, I think that we're going to see Bitcoin and the alt season come to an end. I think the crypto bull market's going to come to an end. Same with big tech and AI and crypto. I think we're going to see somewhere around February, March is where we're going to top out, and then potentially a multi-year bear market. So that's the timeline I'm looking at. Also, something that I'm looking at here, we're bumping our head right at the 200 weekly moving average. That's sitting at 54 cents. And we're topping out here potentially for a nice daily higher low. We just had a bull cross of the 50 and the 100 weekly moving average, but that was the first in history as well. But we're a while away before we see the 50 and the 200 weekly moving average cross. If you've been following the space for a while now, you can see that a lot of the utility coins, imagine that, coins that actually do something, are getting a lot of traction. And there's been rumors that, Ripple and Algorand, XRP, HBAR, they're all kind of working together, right? And I think they're all going to be part of the new financial system. And if we take a look at XRP USD, it just had its 50 and 200 weekly moving average bull cross. Another one that I just did an HBAR video yesterday. If you haven't seen that yet, you can check that out. HBAR very close. It's still multiple weeks, I would say, before we see that 50 and 200 weekly bull cross. And then Algo, something similar. It's lining up, but it's likely going to be a while before that takes effect. And again, once it does cross, usually you see multiple weeks, if not months, of upside from there. So again, I think $7 to $10 is very realistic this cycle. We also just had a golden cross with the 50-day below the 200-day moving average and crossing. So when the 50-day and the 200-day moving average cross on the daily time frame, that's called a golden cross. And like I said, the weekly moving averages, if we can get a couple of candle closes over that 200 weekly, I think we'll be heading to new all-time highs in very short order. I think it could be at some point later on this month, to be honest with you. So curious to hear what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section below. But this is looking really good. We also confirmed a monthly uptrend with the low, high, higher low, and higher high. So once we broke the high there at 32 cents, actually we'll round it up to 33 cents. Once we broke that high, that confirmed the monthly uptrend. And like I said, this is a huge indicator here with these EMAs set to cross bullish on the monthly time frame, the first ever in history. So this is looking fantastic. Look at that volume, absolutely massive. And then on the daily time frame, massive volume as well. And like I said, we're probably due for a nice daily higher low at some point around 40 cents. And we'll see if we can see another potential bull flag here in the daily time frame. Yes, we could. So if we start daily consolidation over the next couple of days, essentially if we hold 47 cents, it's still a potential daily bull flag. And then we'll just get this is still premature, right? Because it hasn't confirmed yet. We haven't even started daily consolidation. But in theory, if we hold 47 cents, it's still a potential daily bull flag on any kind of daily consolidation. And we'd be looking at a move up to around $1.15. So this is looking good. I wouldn't say that's the most likely scenario, though, a daily bull flag at this point, because we just had a 4-hour bull flag, and we're probably due for a pretty decent correction here on the daily time frame. And as of right now, from this local high to our support level there at 25 cents, we could pull back 60% and still be in a daily uptrend. So that's why it's so important to know, a little bit about uptrends and support and resistance and charting, because, if the average person's seen, 40, 50, 60% pullback, they would think, the world's ending. But, any kind of chartist or technical analyst who looks at this chart says, oh, we could easily pull back from here 30, 40% and still be extremely healthy, right? So it's just all about having an edge and being able to, kind of prepare yourself for the inevitable pullback that's going to come, right? You can't go up 400, 500% in a couple of months without seeing a 30, 40% pullback, right? Is the most likely scenario. All right, going into there, it's Rod with the POW Group. If you found this video helpful, I would appreciate a like. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth, and make sure to check out tangem.com. You can use code POW, P-O-W, to get 10% off. And like I said, there's 50% off your second wallet. So buy one, get one, 50% off. And once again, shout out to Nick in the POW Group private community for letting us know about that. That's an epic deal. All right, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.